that I put here someplace. Good. Maybe I'll tell you to start over again. I put it here, I know I did. Because actually Michelle was very nice and mailed it to me. There we go. All right. We have, where does it say ending balance? $1,917.25. And it doesn't say when the beginning balance was, but we have not spent any money since the last report, so that's okay for the time being. Then we'll move right along to our old business because Dick is going to be busy doing something else, so we'll have our report on the electricity, I guess, Dick?
Yeah, it's almost done. I hope.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah?
Okay, almost done. How about the water?
I have nothing on the water.
Nothing.
I'm still looking for somebody with a backhoe.
So am I. If anyone has been over to the Mary Grant recently, you should notice that there's a pile of dirt sitting in the pine grove. And it has to be spread around under the pine grove so we can grow some grass there. I tried moving it, but I'm too old to keep it up. So, if anybody would like to go over and move it, we'd appreciate it. Okay, I think, Jean, you'll give us an update on the concert in the park.
Yes, I spoke to Bob Dearborn, and he thinks, number one, 6:30 is too late to have the concert start in the fall.
Okay.
So he suggested between 4:30 and 5:30.
It's okay with us, I think.
Yeah, no, I thought it was late,
Yeah.
okay, this time of year, but
Right.
when you're
He
starting.
also suggested that we have more than one band, and he was going to try to get some more bands, so we'll have more diversity of music. And he thought we should have a backup indoor site in case of rain.
I wrote a note to Bill Shields to see if we could get the church. Because if you remember, I wanted to book here to have the concert, but it's spoken for. The Democratic Committee is going to have theirs. I was kind of hoping somebody would step forward and say, we'll change it to the following week, but they haven't, so,
Are they having a supper
yeah, the Democratic Committee,
the same night?
yeah, so, I think I'll check again with, Bill Shields, and if that's not good enough, I don't know what we'll do. We'll go down Dick's house maybe,
Good.
in the big barn.
No, you possibly check out the school,
Oh, there you go.
at least, you
All right.
are-
And I would need to know that to work on the flyer. I sent the flyer to him, and he was good about it. He suggests we have a phone number for contact, the address. Is there a number on St. Page Road, or is it?
There is, it's 420, isn't it? Sam Page Road? Yep.
Okay. So I'll add that. I'll add the names of the additional bands, and I should put, in case of rain, concert would be held at. So, as soon as you know for sure.
Okay, providing my memory holds up,
Well,
I will see.
The only thing is that,
Bill Shields.
if you're planning to have it in the church, with the supper going on, the parking lot isn't big enough for both of them.
Right. Right.
For the, yeah, oh, yeah,
That would
oh,
be
you're
a-
talking about for the
The concert.
Democrat supper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Maybe we should just try to use the school?
I'll-
Who do you call, Randy Brazier?
No. I'll see if I get time to skip over one more.
Good, okay. Somebody's at the school now? Oh, good, all right. Then I'll put down, Dick. The school, all right, that sounds good, and that way you'll have that to work on it.
And then, once we've got all the information and I can finalize this, we probably want to get like 50 copies printed,
I would think. And,
at least 50.
yeah, and I think what we need to do is have it done at like Sir Speedy or someplace. If you want to take charge of that department, you can,
I
or I
can.
can do it. Because you said you have a place now.
We use TKO, it's now Lilac Printing. in
I
Manchester.
had 50 copies made of the program for our year, and it cost me $5 and something.
Wow,
Does that sound good?
that's very good.
But now this would be different because it's color.
Right.
So there'll be a different price.
Right.
So, if you want to fly with it, it's fine with me, because you'll know, all of the details of what's going on, and you don't have to go back and forth.
Okay.
Makes that easy. Very good, Jean, thank you very much. Now, it's unfortunate that we don't have a lot of people here to make decisions, but too bad for them. We really need to know about the picnic in the park. We need people to kind of host the people in, that there will be people coming, like your friend that's coming, Beaver.
That's not the picnic, that's
No,
the
I
art
know. Thank you. That's for the art in the park. And we need people to usher people into where they can be. They can be any place, but it'd be nice to have greeters. I have another meeting in the morning at 9 o'clock. Hopefully I'll be free at 10. If not, I'll be there by 10:30, so.
I could be there by 10.
And we might need people to park the people. We're gonna be able to park up in front of the barn. And Mr. Crum across the street has kindly offered his place for parking. And I don't know the name of the lady that's running, or whoever owns that piece that runs along the wall. Is that on down the road a ways? I'm talking about right side.
Downhill, yeah.
I'm talking about right by, if you're looking at the barn on the right side, going along that wall.
That's on the right hand, yeah. And the Heckman,
Emma what?
And
the Heckman is.
Oh, Ann.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought she was up the road a bit.
So,
Well, no, it's an ex-house, I mean, it's around the curve, but nobody owns it between, I don't think.
no? Yeah,
This is Sam Page Road,
yeah,
and this is the barn,
yeah,
and here's Mr. Crum over here,
yeah.
and here's this road right here. Not road, but pathway.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about down here,
Yeah, yeah.
What
No.
path are you talking about?
If you're looking at the barn, okay, go to the right of the barn. Here's Mr. Crum over here. There's a man over here that has a truck here, and he has a horse in his yard, but it's not his, he loans out the yard for this horse. But he's there, and he told me her name, but I don't remember it.
Very across from Nancy Rose.
Yeah, across from that side.
Before you get to the park.
Right,
Yeah.
Spinney is a fellow that lives in the little house.
Yeah, but the house, but he owns just a little.
Just that little
Right.
house.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was my
But
grandmother's house.
between his lawn and the stone wall, there's a right of way in there to the back field. That's what she's talking about.
so the parking would be where? Along that
Well-
right of way or in the back field?
Well, who lives in the house now, below the Spinney's?
I don't know.
Used to be Ellen Crowell used to live there.
I'm not sure, because that's only a little narrow strip. in
Right,
there,
it's
so
enough for a
only
car to get down in there.
Yeah, but it is, unless the,
And does this man that's in the house there own the land between there? Or is that somebody else?
No. Like I say, there's just a little narrow right-of-way going into the back field.
Yeah,
And that right-of-way belongs to the house before the little,
Before the house.
yeah.
2 houses before Mary Grace.
Well,
See, it used to be the one that owned the first house going up the hill. And then they built the little house for her mother. It's on her property. So we got, Queen used to live there, and Hattie Salmon lived in the house. The house originally went, the two houses went together, but then they sold the little house. So the people that still own the house before own all the land.
wow. Well,
Okay.
Now, is there anything going on up here? Can we use this parking lot?
I don't know about that, and,
Because it's not a very long walk.
well, it depends. If we have young people, that'll be fine, but,
We've always parked along the road.
Right.
No problem.
yeah, I think maybe,
Well, because we are having, sale, some people are gonna come
And
to
go.
buy
Right.
and go.
Mhm.
So we'll have to have places that are empty, that people can park,
ah, right.
when and buy, and then leave.
Well, somehow,
So we shouldn't take up all the space on the road.
well, the first picnic that we had, I got permission so we could park, at an angle. You know, because you get more parking in. And I suppose I could ask the fire department if we could do, actually, we closed the road, half the road. But I don't think we need to do that for this.
Maybe we need to let Deputy Shaw know what's going on
Oh,
there.
yeah.
He does?
No, we should.
Sure, yeah, yeah. No, I'll put that down. Actually, I've talked to him because, when he was running for office and I was talking to him and I was telling him about Mary Grant. And he said he was all excited, he has a friend, and his name is here someplace. Steve, I don't know how to say it, Shiman.
Sheehan.
Shyman or Sheeman, and he does photographs. And I talked to him, and he doesn't have a way to display it. But Bill King said he would like to show his photography, and if he doesn't have a table or anything to do it on, he would make sure he got it. So that's the sheriff.
Are we getting much response?
Well, we have, I want to send a note to all of these people, so. Do you have anything else, Dick, before you leave?
Yes,
Okay, why don't we do that?
picnic tables. I think I can fix them.
Oh, you can? Okay.
I put a block under the one that had broken leg, but I'll see if I can pick up some new boards for 2 benches, and then I need a new cross piece
Yeah.
and 1 lip.
At some point, we really are gonna have to talk about getting a couple of new tables.
Yeah, but
And,
but for right now, I
Yeah,
think it's always these, get us through the summer,
okay,
and then we turn around and
okay. I had that on here to talk about it, so anyways.
I don't know what condition our picnic table is in, but I'd asked Mindy if he would put the picnic table over there for me for the sale, and he said he would, and he says, can we leave it there? Because he said, I don't need the picnic table. And he said, you know, it's all got older, that's all.
yeah.
So I'm gonna leave one there.
Okay, good.
Good? Yeah, very good.
If anything else comes up, just give me a call.
Well, the other thing was you wanted to talk about, for the picnic in the park, having school teachers come. And if there was anybody that had history on the schools in Acton and so forth. Have you done any more with that?
No?
No.
I don't know. Would you be willing to talk about your involvement with being in your old one-room school?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just interesting to listen to some of the
Yeah,
old timers,
yeah,
you know?
but there'd have to be something more than just me.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You get going.
Well, you know, talk around and see if there's anybody else
Yeah.
that will come to the picnic, old timers that went to
Right.
the one-room school.
Well, it's surprising how many people think of one-room schoolhouse back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
But I didn't live in the 1800s, and, you know, I went to modern school.
Because they went up to the 1957 before. So, but I'm writing a book, you know, on that.
Are you?
So I need to talk to you and anybody else to get some information about the one-room schoolhouses. So, I'll
Okay,
see you.
thank you. Getting back to the art in the park. We have the Whittler, a jewelry makeup, watercolors by Dick Johnson, oil colors by Lorraine, needle felting, and I don't have the last name for Beaver. Can I have that?
It's pronounced Mark, but it's Meagher.
Okay, I think I got that once before. Okay, so she's gonna do needle felting, and at the same time, she wanted to know if it would be all right if she brought her husband. And I said, of course, everybody's welcome. And she said, well, he does fluting,
Yes.
and he makes flutes.
Yes.
And I said, wonderful, give him his own space.
Flutes. Native American
Yes.
flutes.
That's very interesting, I think.
Ah,
And then Sue Walsh called and she wanted to know if she could have a space, and I said, oh yay, she's gonna talk about her dogs, right? No, she just wanted for crafts, but I'm gonna try to convince her to do a little part on the service dogs.
well, if she had a dog with her, she could have a sign, you know?
Right, yeah,
They asked me about service dogs.
Right.
Or something, because it is interesting.
okay, well, if she doesn't work out for that, maybe we can get her for, the picnic.
You know?
One of these things, we'll get her in. And then tie-dyes, and then Jane Ashenbo is gonna have a jewelry table. And then the photography, and Elise Miller on the Health Coalition. So that's a good variety.
At least on what?
Miller on the health, the Acton's Health Coalition.
Okay.
I don't know a lot about it, but,
Well, I don't, I went to the first meeting, but I have, you know,
well, that's one that will be there, so that's 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11.
And we may have a drummer. Or not.
Right.
I don't know if she can.
That's
She
called
doesn't know yet.
the drum circle, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't know yet?
Right.
But some of these people may, a couple of people ask how much it costs. I said, it's free. Really? And their ears perk out.
Well,
And I
part
said,
of the problem is Shapley Community Day.
Right. But I don't think this should interfere, and the tow lady, the nurse today, she said, oh, that shouldn't be, she's in Alfred. And she said, yours is from 11 to 3, and there's plenty of time for people to go over to Shapley if they want to, and if they want to do vice versa, it's up. But I'm not gonna worry about it, we're gonna
Right.
get what we get.
Exactly.
And we'll tell the person that takes over next year for Mary Grant that they'll have to make plans in January for what they're gonna do for the summer. And advertise.
You're still gonna have conflicts.
Yes, there's something else going on that day with the Historical Society. I said to Dick, you're on the Historical Society. Dick, how did that happen? Oh, geez, I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, back to Art in the Park. I think I've covered for helpers. And my son will do the cooking. We're gonna sell burgers and dogs. And
who's gonna do that?
my son will do the cooking. That's the only way we can earn money
Right,
for the Mary Grant, so.
Oh, that's good. They'll have
Plus
all the-
donations.
Well, they have
Donations, yeah, we
cauldrons,
always have that donation.
They have cauldrons too.
Yes, we'll have drinks, and I have a thing here, if I could find it, on what we charge. Someplace. And I wanna see about putting an ad in the paper. No, that's not there. I thought it was so organized. Maybe I left it home, maybe I put it in here. On what we charged, the first time we were charging for food, and it wasn't a lot of money, and of course, everything's gone sky high now, as far as, nope, I don't have it. But anyways, I think hot dogs were $1, and hamburgers were $1.50, and if you wanted cheese, it was $1.75. But,
I get $2.
Yeah, this is what, first of all, I wanna know what you think about how much to buy. I went down to, you know where Martin's is, that store next door, Save-A-Lot. And they had a box of, I think it's 32 hamburgers in it, and the man told me these were hotel premium hamburgers. And they were 32 for $29, I think it was, and they were very good. I usually don't take a chance like that, I get the good, they were very good. So, 32, I'd like to start with 32, and keep them frozen, I guess, so if there's anything left over, we can use it for the picnic.
I would think you'd need 2 boxes.
You think so?
Especially if you can save them in the
Right,
next month.
okay, 2 boxes. And how about hot dogs? We always get the hot dogs over where the church gets it, at Sleepers Market. They seem to be the best hot dogs. I don't know if we can get a special price or not, those are expensive.
How much are they, you know?
I'm trying to think now. I think you're probably around $4. It's 3 something a pound.
And was it about 8 a pound?
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
They're pretty good size.
Oh.
Let's see, if we're gonna get 2 boxes of those, that'll be 60, that will be 68 burgers. It probably would save money if you get a 10-pound box
Of what?
of
Burger?
hot dogs.
Yeah, and again, you've still got 2 more events coming
Right.
up. And
Yeah,
I freeze up hot dogs all the time.
You know, keep
Hot
it frozen.
dogs.
Right,
Because
Rolls
we
can
have
be frozen.
Other events coming up.
yeah.
Yep,
Okay, and I'll buy enough buns to use there.
right.
And
they
chips.
can be frozen.
I'll get all of these things, chips, mustard, relish, ketchup, onion, canned drinks, a variety of those. And I don't know about coffee. If it's a hot day, you really
Don't
don't
bother.
need coffee.
Don't bother.
Don't bother at all.
No.
Okay, so cream, sure, we'll get rid of that. Okay, so I'll take care of that. We're out in the park. And, restaurant style. I have it right here. Did I mark on it how much? No. All right, so there's that. Now, onward. The Smart Shopper has this classified ad thing for $4 a week for 25 words and 10 cents for each additional word. But now, there was some place in here I thought I saw that you could have a notice in for like a free,
Coming
the
events.
church one.
Do they have the coming events thing? Sanford News has some coming events too, don't they?
Do they?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, Dick was gonna take care of trying to get something in Sanford, and whatever happened, it didn't get there, so he was gonna talk to someone again. So, how do you feel about 3 weeks of advertisement for this? Like next week would be, what's today?
Today is
It'll be the,
the first.
Saturday will be the 6th, and then 13.
Saturday is the 5th.
That's right.
'Cause we
I
have
was
a-
thinking if the day after the 4th is when it is, and that's the 6th. Don't you know that? In my head, it's the 6th. Anyways, it's the 5th. So the following Saturday will be the 12th and the 17th, and then, so 3 weeks.
3 weeks
Okay,
is
yeah,
good. Go for it.
Okay. I'll take care of that. So that pulls that together.
I think it should go with $1.50 for the hot dogs and $2 for the hamburger.
All right, why don't we write
Well,
that
I mean,
down?
that's still a
You gotta
bargain.
go up on the price because,
That's cool.
by the time you put the roll with it,
And then you gotta
And then you put
buy all
little chips, and then,
that,
then you put the little chips on the side. If you're gonna give somebody a plate with a hot dog and a few chips on the side, for $1, what, $1.50 you think?
Yeah,
Hot dog,
I think it's still a bargain.
okay, $1.50. Okay, how about a burger?
$2.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go,
Which
with
usually
cheese?
get $2.50.
With
Yeah,
cheese,
that's cheese.
okay. What else have we got on there?
The drinks.
Drinks, okay. I've been looking around to see what kind of bargains we can get, but I haven't found any yet. So I'm guessing, hopefully we can get something if we sell them 75 cents a piece, do you think, for a drink?
They get $1. It makes it easier to do change and
Yeah,
keep
they
track.
don't think I'd price to put them $1 for it.
Okay,
If you're selling cans of soda, sell them for $1.
Yeah,
okay. Very good. Well, I'll make up that thing. That takes care of that.
if you want, I can make signs with, like this.
Do you have the time to do that?
This
All these things that you're doing.
I know.
I don't want to take it away from you, but if I could do it if you want me to, or if you like doing it, you do a good job.
I mean, if you wanted something like this, then we only need a couple, right, to post.
Oh, you mean a bigger one, yeah, but
Yes.
these will be, I'll make a couple of these big, that they can hang up where they can see it from wherever their booth or whatever it is, wherever they're sitting or.
What is that?
I did that so it would make 4 at a time on a piece of paper.
Oh, yeah. Well, pay slips.
How about your granddaughters, Lorraine? Are they available to do anything?
I don't know, we'll have to check and see. But see, this is my first day of camping.
Right.
So I'm gonna be daylight. I have already told Randy that when it's over, we'll just take whatever I've got that I'm selling with me to camp. And we'll give it to them to sell thick. And my aunt, I'll just take it home, stick it in the house.
Okay.
So we can, I've got to be all ready to leave for camp.
Ah.
Now, whether or not the girls might be available to help out,
Well, I'm thinking to go around to the people who are sitting at these various tables if they want lunch, instead of them trying to watch their table and however they would do it,
let me see whether or not they're already packed, ready to go, because those kids go with me,
Yeah, yeah.
to camp. So they've got to be packed, everything's got to be ready for me to leave as soon as it's over, to head for my camp at East Home.
Okay,
Oh.
well, somehow or other, we'll
But
get through it.
Randy
We'll muddle through it. so.
promised me that he would give me that day.
Yeah,
I told him, I said, I'm asking you early, so we can know.
So now you do that, and then what do? Stay there right through the rest of the summer, or are you gonna come
No,
back?
I stayed the rest of the week.
Oh, the rest of the
It's a week
Oh.
camp meeting
Oh, I see.
that we have, no. And we
Oh,
have, it's a church camp, a religious camp, and we have, every day, we start with, communion, 8 o'clock, then we have at 9 o'clock, we have Bible study, then we have, the kids have different things that go along, and then we have recreation at 2 o'clock, and goes from then on whatever, and then evening.
Would you like to tell the audience more about it? Where it is and what it is?
This is, my mother bought her first camp back in the 40s. And, when I got married in 1950, 51, I guess, and, I bought my first camp in 53. And then my kids have got camp, my daughter's got a camp, my son's got a camp. It's a campground, but it's cottages. And we have rec buildings, we have a church, and we have recreation buildings.
Sounds wonderful.
It is in a pine grove, it's lovely, lovely.
Wonderful.
And it's just like being in a new world, away from
Yeah.
the old world.
Yeah.
When you drive in there, all of a sudden, the signs, slow down. And you do. Your life slows down, your cars slow down, and it's a time of just, letting go. And it's wonderful, really is. And we do it for a week.
That's
We
good.
have communion every morning.
Really?
Yeah. We have a lot of activities, and they would have a women's society, and they have a fair, and we have suppers, and.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. Okay, so we've taken care of that. And then, the next thing would be, we got the art in the park all taken care of, right? Any more questions? Come on, okay? The picnic, that kind of will take care of itself, I think, because everybody will make up some flyers, and that's a bring your own dish that you can, share with somebody else. Well, you were there last year, so you know more or less. And hopefully we'll be able to find somebody that's gonna give us some corn this year. That was so good last year. And that was a big hit. And,
I had much enjoyment, that picnic in the park, because I'd been rush, and then I would just relax.
It was.
it
And
was
we
a
sat
relaxing
and
day.
talked and ate at our leisure, and it was wonderful. It really was wonderful.
Well, I'm hoping that we get more people to come this year to all of these events. It's important that we have them for the town and for the people in the town, and we hope that there'll be a number of people will show up and take advantage of it. There are no costs for any of these events. Just come and enjoy it. Some of them you might have to bring your own chair, or like the concert, if the weather is good, you still might need to bring a blanket. But other than that, I think we're pretty much set. And we will have another meeting on August, let's see, August the 5th at 6 o'clock to pull together the rest of the picnic. Anything else, Lorraine?
Not that I know of.
How about you, Jean?
No,
No?
think of
Kids have taken my artwork off the wall, it's all piled in the bedroom, ready to go.
There you go. Okay, folks, you've had it.